Some questions of how I hooked up the batteries in the four-wheeler, so I figured I'd make a quick video and show you guys how. Uh, First thing I did was I took apart the old wiring harness that comes out of the battery, and underneath the hood you see two connections like this. Well, underneath, I should say, the shroud of the battery once you take it apart. You see this? I've got some extra wires going on because I went on eBay, and if you look up like the Razor scooter battery connector, I went out and got one of those and wired into the side right here for quick charging. Because then you can go out and buy one of the Razor chargers that this will just plug directly into the side of the unit, and then this can actually charge the 24 volt system that's set up now. I also did some additional wiring to put a on-off switch right there, so makes it real nice for just turning it on and off. And then as for setting up the batteries, there's just basically two batteries right here, and you can see I've got the negative and the positive connected to each other. So now this becomes a 24 volt system. And then as for just hooking it up, when you're hooking everything back up, be a little bit of a mess to get everything back in there, but I stored one battery in this front little compartment there, and then this little relay right here is actually like an overheat. You'll notice that when you run the 24 volt system, if you got like a heavier kid, like I don't know, 50 to 60 pounds or so, the unit will just kind of shut down, and then you hear a click, and then after a couple moments it'll come back on, and it's just because it's drawing so much power. Or the other. And it is just as simple to go out and, if you just take the original battery harness off, you can just wire it up to where the wires go from the positive to the positive one battery to the negative the other, and then just run a jumper cable from the positive and negative, so it becomes it's set up in a series, and you'll be rocking and rolling. Then you just got to charge the batteries individually if you just do it that way. But I went the way to hook in extra wires to have, as I said, the on-off switch and that charging port on the side. That charging port really is nice because it is just like that, and then it charges the 24 volts, and then just the simple on-off switch for when it's not in use. So any other questions, just feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them.